Hello everyone, today I'm playing Wartales. It's a challenging medieval role-playing game. So let's just go right ahead and jump in. I think this game was released on early access a year ago. It's a real-time game on the world map, but the combat's turn-based. It's very challenging, so I'm just going to do normal difficulty. So to start with, we have some questions to answer. I'm not going to go through all this. Some of you may have already seen this, seen other people play through this game, or you've played yourself. But basically you get to choose what kind of classes you start with, how many crowns, your currency you start with, suspicion, or influence. Influence is used to like persuade people sometimes, or to do special, if you want to do special upgrades in your character that cost influence. I've only played this game for a couple hours, but I like the top one here. It's a nice balance of starting companions: swordsman, archer, ranger, and brute. So the bonuses, I think being used to long walks is good, because every time we run out of energy, we've got to camp, and then we're going to have to eat some food, and then every 3 days we have to pay our group wages. So just feeding them and paying wages is very challenging. So yeah, I'm not worried about experience. We'll just do long walks. And for the debuffs, like, these are pretty bad. Maybe willpower. Willpower is like your morale. It also increases critical chance a little bit. But we'll just reduce we'll take the carrying capacity debuff, because we can increase that in other ways. So there's other starting regions. I've only played a couple hours to test this game out, so we haven't unlocked those, but if you progress in the game, you can start to unlock new regions. I don't know if there's like 3 regions or 5. There's been a bunch of updates since they released this game. So exploration, that's for free. That means as we go up levels, increase our abilities, the world will adapt to us, and the difficulty will go up as well. So yeah, I'll just jump in. Okay, so we get a ranger, and this is basically like your rogue. So I'm just going to click on them. So I can't change this guy's weapon, but I can change the utilities. So this will do, it's a special ability, and do 6 damage if the enemy is less than 50% health. So I'll go with that, because this guy's going to be a damage dealer. Then we'll pick 2 positive traits and a negative. So bloodthirsty, critical hit increased by 3%. That's really good. And he's dexterity, so we'll go nimble. And then all of them I'm going to put, I mean, these are really tough. Stupid isn't that bad. Oh, another thing I might want to do actually is I'm going to take the first one as nimble, and then I'm going to go to a volunteer. The wages are reduced by 10%. That, after playing the game for a bit, I think that's really big. So I'm making a volunteer. Then lazy, you just get 20% less profession experience. There's professions like fisherman, blacksmith, miner, alchemist. To me it seems like it's the easiest one to deal with. So yeah, this guy looks good. And the archer is going to be dex based. So for the utility, I'm not interested in the run thing, but we'll give the archer first aid. It mainly is good for dealing with poison, bleeding, or burning, and it just only heals 10% of their max health. So we'll go nimble with this guy again, and volunteer, and lazy. Okay, so here's the swordsman, two-handed sword. I might actually go with this. Before I was using, so cleave 5 damage to all units in the area. I'm not sure what's good to have, so I don't know, is that like 360 degrees? Or is it like 180 degrees? I think it'd be like 180 or less. Taunt's good just to get people on you. I think it actually is useful if one of your guys is really low health. Or we can give him a swording board. Yeah, that's really tough. I mean, I love two-handed swords though. So I'm just going to try that out. We can always change this later on. So I'm actually going to, I might go with, I guess strong to give him the damage. And then volunteer and lazy. Yeah, I might just have the archer do the healing. And we can get more people in our group too. So the brute is the damage dealer. The fighters are the tanks, and I think there's a warrior class that's in between. But we're going to just go with two-handed weapons. In the beginning, it's very difficult. Like just finding a weapon could be a huge upgrade to one of your character's damage or their defense. Okay, so lazy, so strong, volunteer, lazy, and do I want him as a healer? I kind of think taunt is good, or maybe even this. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Okay, so when I go through strong, volunteer, lazy, volunteer, lazy. Okay, so this looks good. I've been sort of watching this game since it was released on early access, and they're really putting a lot of work into it, and the updates they've done seem really awesome. Okay, your companions are off in search of adventure. After a few days of quietly traveling along, their only feat was not getting lost, and they have reached their destination. Here surely awaits some novel and exciting quest that will stir up the uneventful lives of bored apprentices. Adventure awaits at the end of the road, for those who make it there alive, that is. Okay, so yeah, there's no like WASD movement. So the movement will take me a little bit to get used to, but these guys are going to attack us. But I know there's something here. So that's comfrey or something. It's like an herb. Yeah, so I'm sure if we get into alchemy, we can start making our own healing potions. So it's just hoodlum and a poacher. It's like a crime-ridden land now. Okay, so we just have 2 guys here. And just like click and you hold and drag these guys. So the brute is good at getting rid of their armor. And that's his area of effect swing. It's a really cool game because you can actually we can buy some chains, and when their hit points are below 50%, we can try to capture them, and then we can sell them to the prison if they're a bandit or a criminal. So this will just weaken them. Their damage is reduced by 50%. It's not these points. They'll have to rest to get those back, or there's other ways once we upgrade our characters. Okay, so this is similar to the Brute. What does it do? Well, the Brute's good because it does 50% more extra damage to armor. Yeah, I'll deal with this guy's probably... Actually, I'll just deal with the archer. Hopefully this is okay. Oh yeah, he's right there. So it's a 100% chance. There is friendly fire in this game. The archers are no good when they can't use their bow. So I think whoever gets... You can just choose when it's your turn, you can choose whichever of your guys that you want to, as long as they haven't already gone for that round. So we'll just finish this guy off. Oh yeah, these are pretty good cutscenes. So now they're galvanized, the damage increased by 50%. So I like all these little features that they have in the game. So I have to end this. I'll just move them anyways. I guess I should have had... I don't know if I really want my archer getting the kills. But I think your poison, your bleeding, it's all basically cured once you're done. So we just have to repair. So when we camp every night, we'll be able to recover more raw materials for doing repairs. So I'll loot this, just the gold. We got influence and experience points. We'll repair all our guys. And so I might just go up. I'm going to go to the prison. There's a prison up towards here. Because we'll buy some chains and some rope. You can use rope to capture animals. So like wolves, boars, bears. And it doesn't take long. I think almost immediately they become basically like your pets. But they have a mind of their own, so when it's their turn, they'll kind of do what they want to do. The archer and the ranger, we can upgrade them to a beastmaster, I think, and then you can get abilities for controlling them. Okay, so it's kind of expensive. We only have 119 gold, but I'll still buy. At least the ropes are a lot cheaper. But the ropes are good because even like the materials we get, just a couple ropes, some leather and stuff, and we can make a tent. We can make a cooking pot. We can make all this different stuff if we have the right materials for when we camp. So that's about all I need here. 5 and 3. I think the chains, like you keep them, but the ropes you can lose once you use them on an animal. So I'll just leave. I think that's what happens. So I don't have any fishing hooks. And we have lots of energy left. So let's just look at, so our wages are 52. We pay our wages every 3 days. Some of these guys are parts of the missions that are available. The missions you can do, we'll get some in the town. And one of those missions might be to go down and deal with those guys down there. As far as I know, the missions that you're offered are kind of random. So there's something over here. Oh, it's comfrey. Yeah, so we'll go into Stromcap. And go to the tavern. Well, if you go to the blacksmith, it unlocks... turn our guys into a blacksmith. So blacksmith will give you like, at least for the first level, it's +1 strength. And I'll give that to a Volterag. You can change their professions later. Yeah, so I don't have any... Basically, everything we start off with is pretty crappy, so I think this is actually an upgrade. We can upgrade to rags. And Targ, or Targ, not sure what that is. How you say it. But we don't really need a shield anyways. So you craft 1 once to reveal a new recipe in the compendium. Yeah, so we're not going to really buy anything from this guy. But it's cool. You can get these little upgrades here. Like this, the repair materials restore 5 additional armor points. So that'll be useful in the future. Yeah, so we'll go to the tavern and this lady will give us missions. So this shows the direction. That's in the northeast. It's very easy. Oh, that's the only easy mission. So I'm actually just going to do this one mission then. So just to the northeast up there. We'll probably come across some animals as well. I don't have enough gold to hire these guys. You can just right click them to inspect. Like I don't really want a club-footed person. But you can hire these guys. Or even like a vegetarian, that'd make it really difficult at the campsite. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and leave. And then you can like stop and trade with these merchants, or these guys are merchants. I think with peasants as well, you can trade with them. This is probably some iron here. And there's something up here, like a rundown wagon. Get some cloth, that's awesome. Some dead bodies. So this is our mission right there. There's some wood. It's just one hoodlum. Oh no, there's two. Well, I'll take this guy in first. I'll get rid of the armor. Or most of it anyways. It's gonna weaken this guy. And I'll attack. And if you surround them, you can get benefits as well. Wow, so that's... did a lot of damage. Oh yeah, and I can't capture them if they're... This guy's engaged with him, so he doesn't get the capture option. But then I can bring over my... I guess the archer's done. Or no, he's... gotta end his turn. And I can bring over the archer. I wonder why I can't, Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wonder why I couldn't capture them. Oh, I messed that up. I should have used my swordsman to attack him, and then I could have tried to capture. That's weird. Oh, that was gruesome. Okay, now everyone's completely fatigued. Your group is overtired. Your companions might die of exhaustion if you keep walking. You really should rest. Okay, so we'll get 21 gold from that. Okay, repair them, heal all. So we'll just go ahead and camp. So you can rest at a campfire in your camp, feed your troop, and pay their wages to avoid unrest. Rest and refills your fatigue meter, restores valor points, and speeds up time. The valor points are for those special abilities. So I'm not going to upgrade them yet. There's a knowledge point I can get where I can customize what attributes I put up instead of being limited to whatever it offers. So the workshop, I'm just going to right click it. I'm going to give that to the archer. It'll give the archer +1 dexterity, I believe. And then here's where we can do like fish hooks and things. So I'll just craft 3 of them. I don't have any lockpicks. I'm just going to use all this iron because it's actually difficult to carry around all this gear. at least in the early game. So that's all good. And then for the camp chest, assigned thief, launder the items stolen during rest little by little. So place the items you wish to keep in this chest. So we're going to set... where's the ranger? The ranger's going to be the thief. It'll give him +1 dexterity. Oh, the tinker gives +2 critical hit chance. So that's good for our archer. So he's the thief. So I can't upgrade the pony, but eventually you can. Okay, so we need 12 food, it looks like. Okay. Hopefully it's some iron. Last time I went over here, some wolves came out and attacked me. Yeah, there's wolves just down there. So I might... So let me see... Yeah, I had chains. I wonder why I wasn't able to... Yeah, those wolves... They move really fast and you don't really... It's hard to see things that are in the forest. This is really good having two-handed weapons though. So I guess I'll go for this guy. I really want at least one wolf as a pet. Because their attacks do bleed and they seem to be pretty fast, so they can move far. So I'm gonna definitely weaken this guy. The wolves are weak though. Pretty easy to get killed. So I wonder if I should just go down here. Yeah, I don't understand why I can't. Oh, they're engaged right now. Hey, -4 for blades, and that's horrible. So I'm gonna have to deal with this. I get my archer to stop the bleeding. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna die? They don't die like straight away. Yeah, I wonder what I'm missing about when it comes to capturing these guys. Yeah, I really hope they don't die. Okay, they're dying, but I can still save them. Yeah, they'll be okay. So we're getting low on medicines and tools, but we get leather. That's wolf meat, some fangs, bone grease. So there's something out here. Oh, some mushrooms. Oh, there was something there. I guess that's comfrey. We got 4 there. I'll just head back in. Well, we should get some influence, I imagine, and some gold. Okay, so 95 gold. I kind of want to go to the east. So unaware of danger they face, a handful of Edoranians have gone hunting in Sika's forest. I guess I have to go west. Never been out there either. I just know to the east, there's just like a ton of things we can do out there. Yeah, so these are the same guys, I guess. Yeah. Just check the blacksmith and see what we can do here. Oh, we can do rags now. So who would I give that to? Guess this swordsman. We just get +5 armor. But the rags were +10, I think. Yeah, so that's actually worth doing. And then we craft ones for your knowledge to progress. Oh, I've never done this before. The metal plates are heated. Press the left button when a plate is red hot to forge your item. Press the button when the metal plate sparks to forge an item of superior quality. Oh, this is really cool. Hit all plates at the right time to forge an item of exceptional quality. So I'm kind of nervous now. The metal plates are heated when a plate is red hot. And when the metal plate sparks. Okay, this is going to be fun. Okay, so like the spark is... Oh, I got 1 extra armor of that. That's awesome. So I'll give this to the swordsman, I guess. And there's like an armor layer. It's like like an upgrade thing. Yeah, that's really cool. It looks a lot better. Well, it's a little bit better anyways. Let me just talk to him and I'll sell that for 8 gold. I don't think you can take things apart for materials. So go to the apothecary, and I don't have enough people to start doing to make someone an alchemist. Wow, that's expensive. Yeah, we need a recipe for making medicine though, man. So it might be better hanging on to these vials. We can use that meat. So we'll just head out and do that mission. So I don't think it's that far. It is good to stop at these little places. Sometimes you'll find out like everyone's been murdered and stuff. You can do some thieving. When you steal stuff, it builds up your suspicion levels though. So mushrooms, that's a good find. I may as well check this out because they might have another mission. Okay, Ines. I'm terribly sorry, mercenaries, but there's nothing of interest for you here. This is but a simple sawmill, and I am its humble owner. Yeah, so you can have someone cut wood and stuff. So, yeah, I could steal the wood. Don't really want to do that though. I think there's some more wood there to steal. Sometimes there's like oh, or okay, like I have a feeling that this is like a crime area. So it's probably something we'll have to come back to. So I'll get some wood here. And I need some ore. So hopefully some iron. Oh, there's wolves. Comfrey. I got so much comfrey. Yeah, the pathfinding is a little bit challenging, so to be aware of it. You can get some climbing gear or make it. It's not that hard. And you can set them up so you can climb up these mountains quickly. It's a really cool idea. So man, like how far this mission is way out there. So Highland Trackers Camp. So Master Tracker, let's talk to this guy. Name's Brennan, Master Tracker. Our brotherhood is tasked with the culling of all wild beasts on the continent. We reward hunters for their kills and protect the common folk from these vicious animals. If you want to join us and learn from us, you'll need to prove your worth and take part in your first hunt. Oh, that's awesome. Come back victorious or do not come back at all. Okay, so that'd be good. We can also get horses too, with saddles so we can carry more gear. Don't even bother trying to sell me your filth. I'm in need of fanes to accomplish ancient rituals. Can be used as a currency with trackers. Secured meat. Oh, she wants like 100 fanes for that. 8 fanes. Envious of our war pains, are you? Haha, you're not the first. So maybe if we become friends or part of this group, things will be cheaper. There's a chest, but I guess I can't try to steal from it. I don't I don't like playing the bad guys anyways. So here's a compendium, and now we can choose things like endurance running. So our movement speed is increased by 5%. I like career plans because we can use influence points to to choose which attribute we want to put up. So I'm just going to get that now. And just go to swordsman. Oh, that sounds like boars. The report states that another body was found north of the stables. All points to the giant she-wolf Sika. We've been hunting for several weeks now. So I'm not sure what I want. You have to get those like valor points in order to use a laceration. Deals 8 damage to all the units in the area. Heavy armor really slows you down, but you can improve your movement speed. So that's what I selected. Because there's 2 of these, I get +2 strength instead of 1. And I can't do dexterity unless I go to career plans, and then, you know, that'll cost 10 influence or 2. But I don't want to give her dexterity anyways, but an extra movement if I eventually have heavy armor. So I get 2 movement instead of 1. Constitution is carrying capacity as well. I think like every time you give them those plus signs, it costs a lot of influence. So I might just give her damage to begin with. And then the unit and all allies in the area gain protection. Destabilization is really good. So their guard is reduced to 0. But man, it might be difficult to get those valor points though. So every time an attack hits several enemies, you gain 1 valor point. So, I mean, this would be so much. Like, it's really cool, like a sword master, medium armor, so we can really get in there and do a lot of fighting. This one would be so much more fun. I'll go swords master. I like the title of it as well. Oh, there's some boars. So, like, constitution's good. This guy, I don't want everyone to be too weak, but we'll have some more carrying capacity. And you'll have more hit points. So yeah, like I'll do that for this guy. So this was really powerful, that weakening blow. You can do your normal attack, and if you have a valor point, you can do this attack as well. So you can kill a guy in 1 turn with him. I'm doing the poison stuff to my ranger. This is cool too. You disengage and charge in a straight line, deals 6 damage to all units in your path. I like Destroyer. Like this guy's going to be like Conan the Destroyer, Osbar the Destroyer. And someone's going to need heavy armor anyways. So he's a Destroyer. We're going to have to deal with these boars. So that's our mission we got. Compendium. Oh, we can learn saddlebags. Learn for 1 point. I might save that. And then we got a point for crafting. We do a throwing sickle. I'll just save those. Much of it matters. So this improves our efficiency with repair materials. We'll be able to carry more. We're not going to be cannibals, but endurance training would be just great. We can move around or rationing, 3 less food. Moving faster will be really good though. Okay, so we'll take out these boars and then 6 boars. And it'll probably end the episode. These games are really fun. You can't just rush in. That's one thing I've learned. There's some traps. And some of this terrain is like mud or water. So I'm not sure what this is, but it can slow you down. So I'm gonna... This looks like a good setup. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. On hard difficulty, everything's hard. Okay, so I can actually capture one now. Not sure why I couldn't... I don't really like these like boars. They seem kind of slow, but we'll capture one. If anything, it's a good distraction for other characters. It's kind of like just a meat shield. Hopefully the enemy attacks your boar. I think you pretty much have them tamed from day 1. So this guy's probably going to move next. You've got to feed your animals too, and the bigger the animal, I think like bears consume a ton of food. Oops, new round. So yeah. Oh, critical. Oh, there's one right there. That was just a fog of war. Oops. Oh, there's 2 there. That's not good. I may as well just take that one out. Hopefully I can come over here. So those 2 are engaged, it looks like. So this guy's used his turns. Yeah, this is the last guy. Okay, a new round, so... And I have 54 wages to pay. So he's engaged there. Oh, this guy. So I'll probably go for him. 7 to 9, and then that'll free up my archer. Oh, I can't. I'm engaged with him. Okay, well that's good anyways. Because my archer should be safe. So we're galvanized to do 50% more damage. So he's done. Oh, it didn't kill him. I guess I just punched the boar. I'm not going to capture that one. Yeah, I'm going to defeat these because we'll get some meat, maybe some hide. And I'm pretty sure when you get the kill, whoever does it gets some extra experience. So we get 4 leather, some pork. We can eat the carcass. So we're overweight already. But I'm gonna have to rest, it looks like. Yeah, so we'll reduce the weight we have when we eat some food. Did Urias get a kill? I don't think so. But this is fine, like, we'll get 2 dexterity points. I would probably want to upgrade the critical hit chance, so we'd get like plus 2% critical hit and damage. But for now I want the base damage. So that's good, and so to get the valor points, with the archer I feel like you can just stand beside, like usually you're not engaged in combat, which means that you're not next to someone fighting them. So I can just kind of move around, stand beside an ally after I made an attack or before, and we'll get those valor points. That seems like the obvious choice to me, but I am new at this game, so we got a boar, and then we have to camp. Yeah, it's the pitons. That's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But when driven into a rock, the spike can be used to hang a rope and descend from steep heights or climb them. But I'm sure we have to originally do it when you're up there. I'm gonna hang on to the iron ore though. I guess we'll just camp, get rid of the carcass. So I don't know, this stuff doesn't really expire, I guess. So that's good. Oh, I forgot to buy some brandy. Oh yeah, and I have to pay their wages now. If you don't, then people will be unhappy. So their valor points and everything should restore as well. We gain 2 valor points, plus 4 happiness. So everyone's happy. So yeah, I'll end the episode here, guys. Please like and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoy this playthrough, if you want to see more, if you like the game. Anyways, guys, we'll see you later.